everybody? Welcome to Polygames. I am your host, Joseph, and before we get in this, we're playing Destiny on the PlayStation 4. And what we're going to be talking about is Destiny and the way Bungie can really help solve the problems it's had with this game ever since launch. Now, I'm talking about it because there's been a lot of reports as of lately, like, Bungie dropping its CEO, Harold Ryan, for Pete Parsons, and then sending out an email to players saying, hey, if you left, why did you leave? And would you be able or willing to come back to play Destiny? Because the reports are out saying that, Destiny's kind of dead for the most part. That the community has really slipped away and it's been kind of vacant in the world of Destiny. Now, the problem is Bungie hasn't even really bothered to even talk to us for months. One major issue that I had with this game is, after The Taken King was announced, Bungie then announced that it would be ditching major DLC altogether in favor of microtransactions. And those microtransactions would then pay for the maintenance and time it would take to create other missions and strikes and etc. to be put into this game. And the fact that it's February and we haven't heard anything about anything is concerning, to say the least. The only thing we've gotten since their switch to microtransactions is Sparrow Racing. And guess what? I bought a sci-fi fantasy game, first-person shooter, to do that. I don't want to race. That's filler content. That's like Blizzard, with World of Warcraft going, hey, there's a pet system now, and you could battle with your pets. But at the same time, though they added that filler content, they still gave you raids, dungeons, new level cap, new items to hit and to achieve. With Bungie, they're just like, oh yeah, enjoy this bullshit. Alright, bye. And then there's reports as well saying that, there's not going to be a new Bungie DLC. In fact, that it looks like they're going back to the traditional way of just sequeling this game. Making an actual Bungie 2. Destiny 2, rather. And that just pisses me off. Because you promise your consumer, hey, we'll do microtransactions, be totally not pay to win, and we'll give you new content. And when we thought content, we actually thought straight strikes and raids. And now Bungie's word is complete shit to me. And that's just fucking horrible, because to me, Bungie was so fucking great. Bungie helped guide me to video games, right? They showed me through Halo that games could be more than just fun, that they could give me characters that I could relate to and to cheer behind. And Destiny has been a disappointment, to say the least. Not to say that I don't like this game or that I hate it, but to completely ignore the fact that it has flaws and the way that this game has been brought to us has been flawed. Yeah, no, I can't be nice to them. Bungie, if you really wanted to fix Destiny, you have to admit that your shit smells, right? You have to admit that, yeah, we haven't done a good job talking to the community. In fact, we say one thing and then we do the complete opposite. Yeah, our matchmaking is broken. Yeah, there should be ranked play. The fact that raids are so easy to beat. I hear all the time, people's raids falling apart, their raid groups falling apart. Not because they can't complete a challenge, no. It's because they keep on beating it over and over and over again, and people just get bored of it. How do you expect people to be enthralled with your game, with your raid, if they keep on doing it for 6 months after release? How do you think you're going to retain those customers? Because what, you give them a Drake dance? Give me a fucking break. And when it comes to, the emotes, fine, I don't have a problem with them. At least Bungie kept their promise as saying it's not going to be game breaking. But there's several issues with this game that Bungie needs to address. And in order to fix that, you need to communicate. You need to actually address those problems. You can't act that your shit doesn't stink, that you guys have such a great game and community, and yada yada yada. When your community's saying you got a great product, you have a great concept, but the execution has been piss poor. You know, so the first thing, yeah, communication. The second thing is, listen, either give us actual content every 3 months, like a new raid or new dungeons, or just make it so every 3 months we pay for the DLC, just like Dark Below, and House of Wolves, and give us an actual raid and a couple of dungeons, maybe one or two, and give us some loot to achieve, and to get. Don't give us this, oh, we're gonna, make you pay $40 for this expansion, and we'll just fix the story, and everything else can, take a back seat. We'll nerf Thorn, and that's all we're gonna do. That's why I left Destiny, and those problems need to be addressed. A, their communication, B, their content. This is a shallow fucking game. Once you reach the end game, they're like, okay, now raid. Okay, now that you did the raid, go level up another character. And then do the raid on that guy again for the week. There's nothing to it when it comes to endgame. It's either, be bored to death with their PvE after a month, or go play the unbalanced PvP that we're not going to put ranked matches in. Because reasons. And this might, this has to be not only aggravating to consumers, but it has to be aggravating to Activision. I mean, I know Activision's making money, but seeing all the negative press, seeing how much kind of development hell this game has been, it has to be aggravating to Activision as well. I actually have to kind of feel bad for a corporation. And that blows my fucking mind that I feel bad for Activision. I want to know what you guys think it takes for Bungie to win back the audience. Because, I know they're going to come out with Destiny 2 and everything's going to be erased. You're not going to have your characters. You're not going to have their classes. But the game's going to probably be fixed. And I'll be okay with that, to be completely honest. But I know that this game, that's the easy fix. But I know it's not the right fix. And I want to know what you guys think. Should they, say, fuck it. Let's give them the story we actually wanted to give them in the first place. Let's ditch this Grimoire card bullshit. Let's give them a PvP that we actually give a damn about. Seriously, I want to know what you guys think down in the comments down below on the YouTube. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed my little rant. I'm going to go take my blood pressure pills now. After fucking that. It's just really aggravating. It's really aggravating because I really do love that company. I really do love Bungie. But recently, it's not the company that made me fall in love with games. And I really wish they get back to their former selves. So with that being said, guys, I'm rambling. Like I said, comment down below. Also, I have a podcast called Poly Games. We're on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, anything that you can get a podcast RSS feed off of, we're on it. So anyway, have a great day. I love you. There, I said it. Stop. Surrender. Bye-bye.